Good morning, nerds. It is Beholdle time. Oh my god, I'm already stretching. I hate mornings. They're the worst. Well, who invented mornings, man? All you morning people out there. I don't know how you do it. Man, it's Beholdle time. I'm going to get my Beholdle done. Then I've got a little bit of adulting to do, and then we're going to be back with some Shadow of Mordor, which may or may not go on YouTube, depending on how mean Warner Brothers are these days. We shall see. It may be a Twitch only thing. We'll have to see how many claims it gets. Right, let's crack on with Beholdle though. If you haven't seen Beholdle before, it is a 3.5e D&D monster guessing game in the vein of Wordle and similar dulls. And our current strategy is to start with an elemental, specifically a huge water elemental. This is our go-to to give us some information. Oh my god. MM1 again. Interesting. Okay. We've had the MM1 a lot. Smaller than huge, higher than CR7. That's interesting. Not neutral. Not any, not plane of water. So probably material plane. But not neutral. So not animal, not plant, not ooze. Probably not construct. Not extra planar, so not outsider. I'm thinking humanoid, I'm thinking monstrous humanoid, I'm thinking fae. But with a high CR. Aberration. Do we go for high CR? Okay. I'm thinking, do we go for an illithid straight away? What's your default CR for illithid? 9? Hey, I was close. So it is medium. Higher than CR8, higher than CR9, in fact, because we're not even yellow territory yet. It is evil. It's not underground. It's not psionic. Not lawful. So chaotic evil. Chaotic evil. What do we know about chaotic evil? I guess I'm still thinking humanoid, monstrous humanoid, undead. I'm thinking Medusa. Can't remember if that's CR12, maybe? Yeah, only 7. But not monstrous humanoid. And we've got a hit on either temperate or marshes. If it's marshes, it could be a hag, but hags are monstrous humanoids. And it has a subtype. Are all hags monstrous humanoids? I'm sure they are, right? But could a sea hag be something else? I don't think so. I'm sure all hags are monstrous humanoid. So maybe the hit is on temperate. Chaotic evil, medium. We've got to hit a humanoid or undead, I think. What's a good undead? I was thinking like maybe the Mummy Lord, but it would be. I'm pretty sure they're any underground. Lich. Sienna Lich 12. Default Lich. Not undead. CR 14 we're looking at. Definitely temperate. Fuck. Okay. I suppose it could be a magical beast. Can't see it being a fey. Chaotic Evil. I mean, yeah, I suppose it could, but especially with it being temperate. Temperate leads me to think we're looking at magical beast. Or a dragon, a chromatic dragon. But medium and over CR 13. No. Surely not. Because medium for a dragon is like juvenile territory, and they're not going to be CR 13. There's no fucking way. Which would it be if it was? It would be green, right? Or blue. I'm not sure on the environment on blue. I think blue is mountain, but there's no way it's a fucking dragon, right? Because you're starting with like wormling, tiny or small. Young, generally tiny or small, maybe medium. Young adult, maybe medium. But we're talking like CR 7, 8, 9. By the time you're into adult, you're into large territory. There's just no fucking way. Yeah, huge. But we've got the hit on Temperate Forest. We've ruled out Dragon as a potential anyway. The subtype is interesting as well, though. Like, what is the subtype on this thing? And Temperate Forest, so it's not aquatic. It's not like it's an aquatic magical beast. So what is it? Incorporeal? Maybe some sort of ghost? No, because then it would be undead. The remaining elements are earth and fire, and I don't see it being earth typed. It's not in the MM1. I don't see it being fire in Temperate Forest. How it is medium in CR14 is kind of wild. And Chaotic Evil. Man, I think cracking the subtype will give us a big fucking clue here. We've got to think about what sort of subtypes it's going to be. It's not going to be anything augmented, I don't think, in the MM1, beyond augmented humanoid, which we've tried, which was the Lich. We can rule out obvious stuff like Tanari Batezu, because we know it's not extraplanar, which means it's unlikely to be alignment based. It's probably not going to be like evil or chaotic in nature. I can't see it being a swarm. shape changer, maybe. What's the biggest were creature? I don't think they go as high as CR13 in the MM1. Like, the big ones are like the were-croc and shit like that come from later books. What is the subtype gonna be? Goblinoid? Are there any big goblinoids in the MM1? I don't think so. I feel like it's gotta be elemental, but shape change is interesting, isn't it? Wolf Lord. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was not expecting that to hit. Hey, Thunder. Boy, you came in at the right time there. Where did that come from? Holy shit. 6 guesses. I'll tell you what it was. It was the fact that we ruled out a lot of the other obvious medium type chaotic evils. And like hitting Temperate Forest here, and I was like, we've definitely got a subtype. So if it's humanoid, it's not like a normal humanoid, because a normal humanoid is not going to be CR14. It's not going to have a templated environment. And I was just like, we've ruled out enough other subtypes that I'm like, the only thing left that really kind of makes sense is Shape Changer, right? And honestly, it was just I doubted it. I didn't think the Shape Changers ran that high in the MM1, but once I saw the Werewolf Lord, I was like, maybe. Oh, that was a good one, man. That was hard. But I feel like we did some really good deduction here. Like, these were some great guesses to try and chip away at it. Look at how well we improved with each guess. Just getting more and more information. I think the only one we could have done without was the dragon, but I had to, like, just in case. You know. And it did give us, to be fair, even the dragon guess fixed the environment for us, which was what caused me to have a bit of sus of... Because forests, but evil, is interesting, right? Especially for medium size. Dragons are a good guess. Yeah, but I was like, I knew it couldn't be, because I was like, there's no way there's a medium-sized dragon of CR13, well, 14, in the MM1. I was like, there's no way. Because medium probably wouldn't go beyond young adult, which is still single figures in CR. But we had to check. We had to consider it. Just because it was evil and temperate, you know. That was a good one. I enjoyed that. I take it you've tried today's, or did you just spoil it for yourself? You've got to start instantly spoiled. Oh, you've got to take part before you come and watch, man. It's no good just having no faith in me and assuming I'll fail, because even then you're going to see the right answer. You gotta try. Get in there. Wake up at the crack of dawn. The early DM gets the monster. Right. Okay, well, I'm bailing already. I've got to bail for a couple of hours, do a bit of adulting, but then I'll be back and we're going to play some Shadow of Mordor for the first time. So pop back later and check that out, because it's a really good game, and I think you'll like the orcs. All right, I'm gone. I'll see you later. Bye.